Twilight lunchbox?
Yeah.
Dude, you give away the future car lunchbox,
Yeah.
and then you come to work with a freaking Eclipse.
Oh, wait till you see tomorrow's. This one's nothing.
Good morning, ninjas. Good morning, ninjas. It's Thirsty Thursday, and we thirsty for these yards. So we're here at this property. You guys recognize it, seen it many times before. And we're doing a bunch of planting, and we felt a few sprinkles, so hopefully that'll hold off. But it is nice. The sun is not out, and it's actually no humidity. It's perfect timing for planting. Sassy's already gotten started here. How's it going, Sass?
It's going good today. I'm a flower child.
You're a flower child
I
today?
made myself a moonbeam.
Okay, so I'm gonna just walk around here and show you. There's quite a bit of them, but nothing too crazy. I mean, and I'm getting ready to join Sass. Got my little tool here, ninja tool. So there's actually not as many as I think there has been in some prior years, but just got here and we're ready. Oh, and he just told me after we plant all these, gave me the green light to go ahead and do all the mulch like we normally do. So that's exciting. That's exciting. More work coming my way. But yeah, I just want to say good morning. Hope you guys are off to a Thirsty Thursday. I am ready to go. Got my drink right here. And this is what I mentioned it in last night's story. I mentioned it in yesterday's video a little bit about the whole strawberry stuff and what Mama's doing. But this is basically what keeps me going. You can get 2 to 3 of these a day. It's part of the plan. And this is energy, and it replaced my cravings for energy drinks. And I love it. And you got different flavors, pomegranate and orange, citrus orange and stuff like that. So I love this bottle. This bottle's freaking awesome. But yeah, I've got this ready to go. I already had my shake for my breakfast, and I'm gonna join Sassy. We're gonna get this done, and then we're gonna go knock out a few mowing jobs, and that's it. Hey, real quick, now that I have a minute here. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, why am I not hiring somebody else? And what's going on? Just curious. And look, it's a legitimate question. It's a simple question. And ninjas, I'm a simple guy. I got a simple answer, and that is, as of right now, me and Sassy, everything that I have, are comfortably doing it. We're comfortably able to complete everything in a reasonable time frame. Of course, if the weather interferes or affects us, then that's, what can you do about that? But I still plan on doing it. But look, obviously the duplexes didn't come through, which that's fine. At this point, I would have heard something. Not a big deal. The townhomes are still, the HOAs are still up for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where that stands. I'll know here in the next week or two, by the end of this month. And so I'm kind of just holding off. So that's number one. Number two, I'm also changing my business a little bit. And what I mean by that is I'm restructuring it. Like, back last season when I had 3-4 guys with me at all times, right? Pretty much. I used to take on every yard that I could, okay? And it makes sense. You want to do that when you have a big payroll. You know, you got 3 guys with you, and each one you have to pay, and you got to take on a lot of work to be able to cover that and still make a profit and cover your expenses and make money for yourself ultimately. So with that not being the case this year, I went ahead and I'm restructuring my business. So I've literally dropped a lot of crap yards. And when I say crap yards, I mean yards that are like actually crap in them, a lot of it. Or just crappy areas, like parking wise. Like, I don't have a place really to park a big truck and trailer. You know, maybe the neighborhoods are not something I'm comfortable with, or, you know, I'm risking putting my equipment, my trailer and truck where I'm parking, of getting hit, or just hard to get to the backyards, or just mostly weed eating. I'm not saying I still don't have some of the yards that are like a little bit pain in the butt, but I am restructuring my business, and I'm slowly transitioning to better yards, better customers, and dropping the crap yards and crappy customers. Not necessarily crappy when it comes to paying, but like just the situation, the location, parking, things of that nature. And I felt like that this was the year to do it, especially now with the duplexes that didn't come through, and not sure what's going to happen with the HOAs. But it gives me enough time now to really focus on changing the structure of my business before it gets really busy again, whether it's still this year or into next year. So sometimes ninjas, you know, we get carried away. We got a lot of guys that we have to pay, and we got a lot of overhead, and you'll just take on anything and everything. And I used to do that when I started my business, and I think that's okay. We all do that. And then I kind of caught myself and realized I went back to that old behavior from when I first started the business, and I started doing it this last year and the previous year because I had a lot of guys on the clock, and I wanted to cover that and make sure I have enough money for me and my overhead. So I wanted to answer that because I still am planning on hiring somebody else. Of course, I don't ever really want to just be down to one person just in case something happens. But at the same time, I'm in a really good position right now. If something was to happen to Sassy, let's say he quit or he couldn't work anymore, or we just parted ways, or I had to fire him or whatever, that I would be okay to move forward on my own for a period of time until I found somebody else. You see what I'm saying? The biggest fear for me was if something ever happened and I couldn't get any help. I've got a lot of big, huge commercial properties, and that would really stress me the heck out. Small, little, awesome, small, medium, granny size yards, whatever. Yards, I can do those myself. That's not a problem. And I'm not saying that I don't have some of the big yards still, and you know, I could still see me getting stressed out and wanting another person if something was to happen to Sassy. And so, but it's less of a stress, and I love that. Look, another thing I'm noticing, you know, baby ninja is growing, and one of the things I've been doing last year and the years before is I would literally work 12-hour days, 6-7 days a week, blah 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 blah, trying to make as much money and a big overhead, lots of guys. But now I've got a son, and he requires my time, and I would really like to get on that fixed schedule for me, and that's, you know, maybe 4 or 5 days of 8-hour days, you know, and then that way weekends are free unless I just have certain side jobs that pop up, whether it be a mulch job or shrubbery job or brush job. But it's really important for me, as he's still growing and continuing to grow and understand that he actually has a father in his visual and memory, instead of just, oh, all I remember was my dad just coming in and out of the house and all he did was work, and I just spent most of my time with my mom, which is still better than you know, being in a daycare or anything like that. I'm glad that we were able to have Mama Ninja stay at home, but that is a big factor in the whole decision. But also just restructuring my business. I've gone through a lot in the last 10-11 years with my business, with customers, with jobs, with yards. You know, guys, you can see, those who have watched, from just where I started to where I'm at now, it didn't come for free. I didn't just like get this stuff, like these mowers and trucks, and right, I mean, this stuff, you work for it, and a lot of you know this. But so I've been through a lot, and employees, okay, a lot of stress. But I'm at the point in my life, and I'm at the point in my business where I like to restructure it and keep it clean, right? Keep it clean, simple, and generate enough income where I can cover my overhead and make still plenty of money for my family, myself. All right, I hope that answers it. See, already 10 minutes, I've talked long enough, but we're gonna get to this. I'm not really gonna record you here. We're just planting, but I may show you quick after we get done and before we take off to the next one. But anyway, just want to say good morning. I wanted to answer that. We'll see you. Let's get to work. All right, just real quick to show you that everything has been planted. We just finished. Looks good, looks good. Yep. So the only thing left is the mulch. So that'll be exciting to put down and make it look good. And then we got all these right here. So just wanted to show you. We're out of here. What's up, buddy?
Doing all right?
Not too bad. You doing okay?
Yeah, man. You know, trying to survive this old world.
Staying busy.
Fine. Broke down and bought me a Skag Zero.
You bought a Scabber?
Y'all don't like them, or?
No. Scabbers are not my favorite.
Well, I try it and see how it works out for me.
What kind?
A Liberty Z.
A Liberty Z. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I had really bad luck with them.
Have you really?
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a long
Check
story.
right
What's that right there? Pull up. Pull up. Go look. What do you think that is?
It's a surfer, right? Kind of like a surfer. I ain't never seen one.
Are you talking about the yellow or the green?
That's an aerator, ain't it?
No, they're all mowers.
They're all mowers.
Yeah.
What are they?
Well, these are the rights.
Okay, I ain't never heard of that.
You've never heard of rights?
No.
You're kidding.
Oh.
You see this, Sass? Never heard of the rights. So I have another one at home. It's a 61 inch.
Okay.
But the green one, I just got branded by the company and they made it in my name. Yeah, that's we're the SG, which is saving green.
What kind?
That's the wheels. No flats.
Oh, fine.
No flats. Zero flats.
All right.
You want to hit the key? Show them the.
It works just like a Zero, though. I mean, you got your controls right.
Yeah. Absolutely. But I'll let James over there see the eyes light up, and I turn the bar on. See the bar?
Oh yeah. LED.
LED.
You got going on, boy.
Yeah.
Coming, man.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah.
Still doing tree work, too?
Oh yeah.
It's always nice to make new friends.
Yeah. Never heard of the rights. Or has he? Did he say he did? But no. Never heard of the rights. Unreal.
Must not get on YouTube a lot.
Maybe not. And then he was pretty impressed with that Ninja mower. We got rushed, guys, because there was a car behind us. Ninjas, what kind of jack do you guys recommend to jack these mowers up for cleaning the deck and changing the blades? And the reason I ask is I've been using a little rinky-dinky thing that I bought like 2 years ago, I think so, at a flea market, not a flea market, but a yard sale. It was like 40 bucks and it still works, but I'm telling you it's shaky and I just don't trust it. I haven't used it in a while. I've actually been avoiding using it. It's okay for like smaller stuff, but when it comes to these heavy duty mowers. So let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys recommend? Maybe some of you might even leave some links for me to go check out, but I really want to invest in a solid lift, jack that I can comfortably lift the mower up so I can clean out the deck and change the blades. So yeah, let me know on that. We actually caught some rain. Luckily we finished the last yard right before the rain started to come down, but we're done. It's supposed to rain all night tonight and into morning, so we're not sure if we're gonna work tomorrow, and if we are, it might be a late start, so we'll see about that. So, had a good day, Sass?
Oh yeah, it was great.
That was great, huh?
Perfect temperature, no sunshine. It was just a great day.
Look at us. Me and him, we both sound like we're a bunch of weathermen right here on camera right now.
Well, anybody can do a better job than somebody who ain't doing this at all.
All right, so I just wanted to let you guys know, thank you for what? Oh, duh. Nature Minute with Sassy!
I'm glad you brought that
Okay.
up. Now, deer like to eat trees.
Deer like to eat trees,
But
okay?
did you know that trees can sense when a deer is eating them? and they can change the acids in their cells to make them taste bad.
What?
That's right.
What?
So if a deer is eating that tree mid-eat, that tree will change its acids and be a whole different taste that deer don't like.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How can they sense that a deer is about to eat on them, and why would they change so the deer doesn't eat them?
Yeah, oh yeah, they don't want the deer to eat them. That's trees self-protect themselves. You gotta,
What?
That's right.
Sass, are you making this up?
Nope, I don't make them up.
You don't make them up.
I look them up, but I don't make them up.
Dude! I know, any tree, or is there a particular tree?
Oh no, all trees will do it.
Wow, that's deep, Sass.
God, just change on you like that.
That's deep.
Like a man when you say, don't you think we should get married? He just changed like that. You know you're chewing on him then.
Okay. Did you ninjas know that? I didn't know that. Did you? I did not know that, Sass.
Well, you're welcome. You know I like to be a help.
Wow, learn something every day with you, Sass. That's a deep one, man.
Oh yeah.
So, freaking trees change? Wow. Thank you, Sass.
Oh yeah, anytime.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Heck of a day. Good day. And like I said, stay tuned. We'll see what ends up happening tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. And yeah, whatever. Peace.
Bye.